We are currently in an odd period of time regarding the Weeknd, the tour, and his music with not much going on until the middle to the end of the month of September. So what a better time than to talk about what to expect in the future and maybe even try to make some predictions. Now that the European leg has come to a close and we haven't really heard much from Abel since then, we're honestly just waiting for the next leg of the tour, which is in South America. Now, we obviously know of Abel's supposed final feature ever on Diddy's upcoming album titled The Love Album Off the Grid, which is set to release on September 15th, and Abel will feature on a song titled Another One of Me, which he played and teased multiple times live during the Europe leg of the tour.
It's called Another One of Me, but I just want to say this is going to be the last feature I ever do in my career, so I want to perform it for you guys tonight.
With the South American portion of the tour resuming on September 26th in Monterrey, Mexico, there are a lot of unknowns about what to expect regarding the future of the tour and of the Weeknd's career. Following his last show in London, the Weeknd referred to himself as Abel Tesfaye, and this might have been the first indication of the transition taking place. After his last show of the South American leg in Guadalajara, Mexico, which is scheduled to take place on October 25th, Abel will resume the After Hours Till Dawn tour on November 20th in Brisbane, Australia. The Oceania part of the tour ends on December 8th in Auckland. I also just wanted to mention that the demand for tickets in this part of the world was absolutely insane. I've seen videos of people trying to buy tickets, and there would be over 100,000 people in queue on these ticket websites in Australia and New Zealand. Abel obviously took note of this demand, and he decided to make every date a back-to-back performance and then to add a third show in Melbourne and Sydney, Australia. This makes a total of 9 shows for the Australian and New Zealand leg. But an EXO fan can really only wonder what happens after this leg of the tour. I've seen and read many predictions and many speculations on the internet, but I wanted to break it down into something more simple, and I wanted to give my personal prediction as to what we can expect this year from Abel. Here it goes. My first prediction relates to the future of the tour and where I actually think it's headed. I believe that either right after the South American leg or possibly during the Oceania leg, the Weeknd will announce or tease more dates, most likely in other regions of the world that he has not visited. Let's not forget about the first poster pictured here. North America, check. Europe, check. South America, check. Australia, check. Which leaves out Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. Now, due to weather circumstances and extreme heat, I think it's appropriate that the tour in these regions of the world takes place during the year. Take the last World Cup as an example. It was in Qatar in the Middle East, and it took place during the winter because it's always so hot there. My guess is that he combines all of these regions into one leg, playing only a few shows in major cities such as Hong Kong, Singapore, Tokyo, Dubai, Doha, Abu Dhabi, Cape Town, Johannesburg, and maybe Cairo. My predicted timeline for this leg is probably sometime between January 2024 and April 2024. Now, following this leg of the tour, my second prediction relates to the end of the trilogy, the third album that we have been waiting for. Abel has been subtly teasing the new album for some time now by posting various things on Instagram and Twitter, captions such as, "I hear fire in the sky, the dawn slowly comes to an end," which literally gives me chills, by the way. Or how about this one? "The chapter isn't complete without you, the ship awaits," with a UFO emoji. Here he refers to producer OPN, whom he has worked with before. Shout out to the amazing Scared to Live performance live on SNL. So, can we expect some sort of space-themed closing chapter? Well, take a look at this Reddit post by user iLam. In a previous post by The Weeknd, he wrote the caption Genesis 4:1, which refers to the following Bible verse. "And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. Now, in this verse, Abel is born, which directly correlates to Abel wanting to kill off the Weeknd and be reborn as himself. This has led many people to speculate that the title of the upcoming album will be Genesis, since the Weeknd confirmed in a prior interview that Afterlife is a song on the album, but it is not the actual name of it. Do you all see kind of how this is all coming together now? Now, I completely understand that this is a lot of info to take in, and it's all speculation and it's all prediction. No one really knows anything, and every time we think we do, Abel somehow finds some sort of way to surprise us and blow us out of the water. But I think so far everything aligns and makes sense in a way. Now, my third and final prediction is that I believe this album will be released sooner than we think, possibly in the earlier months of 2024. Say maybe anywhere from February to May, which, by the way, leads perfectly into the last portion of the tour, the confirmed second leg in North America. This was confirmed in a prior interview by Lamar, if you can remember, stating that The Weeknd will be back in North America this upcoming summer. And it would make sense, since a new album would have just been released, so summer 2024 is the final leg of the After Hours Till Dawn tour, and it will feature songs from the new album, the completion of the new trilogy. Okay, I know I've been blabbing on and making some possibly insane predictions, but I want to hear from all of you. Let me know in the comments down below as to whether or not you see what I'm getting at. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Do you have any predictions of your own? Let me know, and as always, please like and subscribe, share this video with a friend, and I'll see you all soon.